Ah! We need to push buttons, everyone. Please remember that. We need to push buttons. How's it going? Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Generation Zero dev stream. Let me just put this headset to the side. I am Carney, community manager, and we are, as always, very on time and organized. I hope you're all having an amazing Wednesday and an amazing week. I know I am. The Guerrilla Research update is upon us, and we are all happy to see you play that. The devs have been scouring the internet, scouring our forums and Discord and everywhere we can see for your feedback, your bug reports, and we greatly appreciate all of it. It's so cool to see that you're playing it and that you're apparently enjoying it, I think. Or are there any differing opinions in chat today? I hope not. How are you liking the new update so far? Thank you, Butchie and Test and Recognize, for the subs with Prime on Twitch. That is amazing. Welcome, welcome. And I hope you will enjoy yourselves and the emotes that you get from this. They're working on the inventory fix. I will talk about that in a second, but yes, we are. We have seen reports of an inventory bug where icons of previously looted items will be displayed on top of other items, and that is very annoying. We recognize that. We apologize for it, and we are already working on fixing it. Let me just switch real quick. Just too many headsets lying around, I'm telling you. Hello to stream. Hello, Master. How's it going? Hello, Butchie. Nice to see you. Nibiru, Gisbert, hello. New update is okay, but it's missing some B-52. No, you will not get to carpet bomb some machines anytime soon. No carpet bombing allowed. That one is for adults, and you are all teenagers in the game, at least. Yes, I see YouTube chat as well. Hello, Johnimations. Hello, everyone else. I am just catching up. Hello, Paul, Roman, Cactus, TapZap, Wyatt. So nice to see you all here. Rock and Stone? No, if you're in the Generation Zero community, you should say something like nuts and bolts. That's actually a great tagline. We should incorporate that in the game. Nuts and bolts. Experimental weapons don't have augment slots, Carney. That is true. They do not, Master. With the augments, or with the augmentation, we figured there would already be some pretty powerful synergies between them, and we wanted to test them out on normal weapons before we even considered putting them on experimentals, where there would be even stronger reactions that we probably couldn't foresee with how many different combinations there are. So we're very careful in this approach. That's not to say they will never get them. It's just that the experimental weapons won't get augmentation for now, and we will maybe reconsider it in the future if this goes well. Which so far I think it has. Scrap and eradicate, yes. I already see nuts and bolts catching on. Amazing, yes. Now we need an emote for that in the game. I love how I can now see bases on my friend's map when I choose this game. Also, I can now interact with his defenses and add ammo to them, not enjoying the crashes. Yeah, crashes are still an issue that we are seeing around. We do have some stability fixes in this update, but in the coming couple of updates, we will have even more of them. There's a pretty heavy focus on both performance and crashes in these upcoming updates, so you can expect more fixes. But I'm so glad that the other problems have been resolved now. That's amazing to hear. The emo could just be the player holding a destroyed tick by one of its legs. Like, pinch it between the two fingers, just holding out like, look at this. Or maybe throwing a dead tick in order to taunt the machines. I don't use gold weapons 99% of the time. Well, now is the time to start using them, Master. Now is the time to augment them and make them special. Or even more special than they were before. I feel the game tagline should be death to the CPU, since these machines would need a CPU to work. They would, yes, they would need a processing unit of some sort. Yeah, very much. We should look into dismantling them or installing our own, like we did with the companion. Refueling a moped, sorry, no longer works by holding E. I have to press E 100 times. I think we're aware of that, General. Thank you for letting me know. I think we are already aware of this issue, but I will investigate that one again. Let me just write it down real quick. As far as I remember, the beta testers discovered this bug when they were testing the update, but unfortunately didn't make it into the patch anymore because, of course, we have our deadline to hold. But yeah, I will look into that one again. Thank you. Hello, Rora. Gotta head back to work. Oh, I'm sorry, but thank you for stopping by. Rora, our amazing artist who has done many artworks for Second Extinction back in the day and also did some of our emotes. Thank you for stopping by. Always appreciated. I feel like this update makes DLC weapons more viable. It's like making your own experimentals in a way. Yeah, in a way, it is like making your own experimentals, which I think is really cool. And there are so many different combinations that you can really adapt it to your own playstyle, which... My favorite... What's your favorite augment, everyone, so far? Which augmentations did you install on your weapon? My favorite augmentation design is Trickshot Master because it's just so fun. It just makes it so fun and silly, and it makes shotguns really strong. I like it. Want to check out the update, but farming the Halloween stuff without my safe houses was really bumming. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I've heard many people complain about that, and I totally get it. Spiderweb, thank you for letting me know, of course. Yeah, losing safe houses is never fun, and some people have it very often and some people never have it. So it's hard to track down for us, and it's hard to fix, but we are still looking into it. When can I drive the S-Tank and ride on my runner? No. There are no plans of having tanks that you can ride or drive, and riding the runner could work, yeah. Being a machine, it would probably be able to carry you weight-wise, so that would be fun. I'm honestly shocked you guys didn't have a machine taming or building system to the game. We do have well, it's not a taming system. You can build your own, and then it's tamed, I suppose. And there is machine building. Yeah, there is a machine building system. It's called the Companion. Is it a bug, or am I just straight up unlucky with the golden N16 drop? I haven't heard anyone else noting that it's not dropping for them. RNG is always a fickle thing to deal with, so sometimes it just doesn't shine upon you. I hope that you get it soon, though. What about self-guiding rockets? Could be a thing, There are a lot of ideas that we could implement, but there are only so many things we can realistically do at the same time. I'm sure we'll be able to let you know about our future plans very, very soon. And there are some good ones. After you open a car trunk and get under it to scavenge items, you'll be unable to move unless you crouch to get unstuck. Oh yeah, that's some minor collision issue. I will also note that down. Luckily, you can pretty easily get out of that one, so it's not like it affects gameplay too much. But of course, we do want to fix it. The challenges to get the augmentation designs are fun, in my opinion. I think so too. We're gonna do some in just a minute after we finish this short Q&A session, but right now, of course, you have my full attention. They give the game more relatability. I can make so many guns for different playstyles. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it's supposed to. Oh, you did mean replayability. Apologies. Yeah, that's exactly the intended purpose of it, and I think it's really a step in the direction of making it more fun for everyone, and I love that. Purple AG4 is still in every harvester. Okay, thank you, Matt Chaser. I will also note that down. That bug will haunt us till the end of time. It's it's so hard to pin down. We have still not been able to reproduce it with our QA team, even though they have tried many times over with many different approaches. It is so strange, but we'll continue looking into it. I unfortunately do not have a fixed date for it yet. But yes, the the 4 crown AG4 dropping from almost or even every harvester is something that we've seen reported quite a lot. Can I be a hunter? Seems like it would be crazy fun. Oh, can you play as the machine, you mean? That is not something we're planning on doing. Mainly because we can't really have players killing humanoid enemies, because that would infract our H rating. So that would lead to some issues with how the H rating works. It is an interesting idea, though, so maybe in the future there will be some another game set in the GZ universe where you can, like an asymmetrical horror game or something like that, where you can play as the hunter. Thank you for the alt-tab bug fix. The overall game performance has improved greatly. Thank you so much for letting us know. I'm glad it's working out. Like I said, there has been a bit of focus on game performance and crash issue fixes in this update, and there will be even more of them coming up in future updates. Of course, we're looking into 60 FPS for PlayStation, but at the same time, we're looking into many performance improvements that would otherwise help make the game more stable. Are there any plans to add some bullpup firearms to the game? Possibly, Winger. There are a lot of weapons we could add. There's a huge array to choose from, and we have not announced whether we want to do it and which ones, if we do. Hello, Elvis. How's it going? So I haven't been able to play yet, but do you scavenge the augmentations? Because I'm confused. So, when you log into your game after updating it to the Guerrilla Warfare or Guerrilla Research update, excuse me, you will find a new tab in your menu, which is called Research. And there you can see what your challenges are. And once you complete those challenges, every challenge unlocks a different augmentation design. And those designs you then unlock at the consumable crafting station, which has been split up into the consumables crafting station and the augmentation station. And there you can then apply a design to your weapon. That is done with normal crafting materials and with weapon parts. You can gain weapon parts from scrapping weapons that you already have. So for example, if you have an experimental weapon and you scrap it, it will give you 20 weapon parts to apply augmentation designs to other weapons with. I think you should make a Gen Zero real-time strategy game. There are a ton of games that would be fantastic to see in the Gen Zero universe. I definitely agree on that. Myself, I'm not a big real-time strategy gamer, but for those who are, I would love to see something like that. Would Cheesy ever have a crossover? Crossovers are difficult because there are a ton of legal issues that come with that. You have to do a lot of coordination. It would take months. I think Generation Zero will stick to references to other games or to pop culture instead of straight up crossovers. So instead of, a Terminator crossover, you would maybe see a skin that references Terminator or a weapon that references Terminator in some way. That is much more likely. Had most of the challenges for the augmentation designs done for the first time I checked it. Oh, so you have played quite a lot, yes. The challenges do track some of your last progress before the update already, because we wanted to reward those who had already played a ton of Generation Zero by making it a bit easier for them to access the higher tiers of augmentation designs, because those are the endgame players who don't get too much benefit out of the lower tiers. So we wanted to give them some progress. So it has been tracking for a while for those who have been playing a lot. My friend hosts a game, I'll join him, but I crash out about every 10 minutes. Has this been fixed? Crash issues are very diverse, and there are a ton of things that can lead to crashes, so I can't guarantee that your specific issue has been fixed, but I do know there have been some fixes to crash causes. So the best advice I can give you is start up the game and try it for yourself and see if it works. And let us know, of course, if it works. That would be the best course of action. But I can't guarantee that it's been fixed, because there's not just a crash bug. There are many issues that lead to crashes. Oh, excuse me. I slipped off my chair there. Oh, did I miss a question? I apologize for that. I have a problem with text and stuff in my inventory overlapping. Yes, thank you, John, for letting us know. We are already looking into that. We have already seen reports for it, and there have already been some fix submissions I have seen in the back end. So we are on that. And we're gonna fix it, definitely. Yes, the airfield house having a collision issue. We are also aware of that and looking into it. I don't think there has been any progress on it yet, because it doesn't happen on all consoles and all platforms. Or I should rather say, one person might have it, another might not, and it's a bit more elusive than just, an issue that happens 100% of the time. So it's difficult for us to track down, of course, and reproduce. But we are working on it, and we're trying to find what exactly causes this missing collision issue where you can't reach the blueprint for the Apocalypse Harvester, I think it was up there. Hello, Carney, what's up? Well, the new update is up. Have you played it, Anthony? I hope you have. It's really good. It's fun. On that note, I love the Battlestar Galactica reference with the vocoder voice box. I do not know what you mean. I can neither confirm nor deny what that is a reference to, but I'm glad you enjoy it. I think even if you don't know the franchise, the vocoder voice box is, I think, my favorite that we've released so far. It sounds absolutely amazing and kind of terrifying, really. For me, it mainly reminded me of the robot in Lost in Space. I really love that show. Oh my god, I made it. Hello, Offie. How are you? I hope you're having a great time, and welcome to stream. Hello, Shark Duck as well. New problem. Oh, I love those. New problems are always good to hear about. When looting, I get ghost image. Oh, that's not a new problem, Wiley. We have had a lot of reports on that. We are already working on fixing it. There have already been submissions for a fix. So you will definitely see it in the next update, which is soon TM. Might be sooner than you think, actually. Why is my Switch getting so hot? If Generation Zero was on Switch. Well, I hope it wouldn't explode if it was, but you know. The vocoder is a little bit too loud. Okay. Thank you, Matt Chaser. Did anybody else purchase the Advanced Intelligence pack and find the vocoder a bit too loud? If I can add that to the feedback, it will greatly help. And I will, of course, let our amazing audio designer know. Which brings me, good segue, Carney, well done, to my next point. We have a new cosmetic DLC out. Unfortunately, I can't show it yet because I don't have it activated on this account yet, but trust me when I say it's really good. It is a purely cosmetic DLC, so it has weapon skins, a companion skin, and 2 companion voice boxes in it. And I think it's really worth it. The weapon skins are inspired by Phoenix or by all the machines. So you have some prototype skins, you have some Phoenix skins, and you have some Apocalypse skins in there. And the Phoenix and Apocalypse skins even glow in the dark, which looks so good and so badass. I love them so much. Can't overstate how much I love looking at them. And for the companion, you also have an Apocalypse skin in there with some glowing wires, and you have an Apocalypse voice box, which makes it sound like an Apocalypse runner. And then you have, as a little bonus in there, you also have the vocoder voice box, which makes it sound like an 80s friendly robot that listens to your commands and goes to kill stuff. Yes, of course, you also have an Apocalypse light box in there to complete the look of Apocalypse Runner for your companion. It is up now, Advanced Intelligence Cosmetics Pack DLC, I think it's called, on all platforms. Go buy it now. I think it's really worth it. It's beautiful. Was the article set from the Halloween costumes from the movie The Thing? Oh, the Arctic set. Yes, that was indeed a reference to The Thing. If you've seen that, I think they look great. What's the best gun in the game and how do I get it? The best gun has been argued to be the experimental Panzerwernsgewehr. I hope I didn't butcher that completely. The experimental PVG-90. Because it does have penetration and it does a lot of damage. So if you want to get that, you will have to either reach level 25 and then go kill rivals until they drop it for you, or you have to reach level 21 with a region. So the region threat level has to reach level 21, and then defeat a Reaper that can spawn anytime after it reach level 21. Good luck with that. The close contender for best weapon, I think, purely strength based, is the experimental KVM 59, which has an electric arc effect that also spreads out to different machines and sometimes even the same one, and is really fun. And it can even electrocute you yourself. Thank you for the hydrate, Official Toast. I appreciate it. Sometimes I talk so much I forget to actually swallow and drink. And then we have a stretch as well. I'm going to take a very short break of looking at chat in order to stretch. I think we should all correct our posture at this point. I know you're all sitting there like shrimps in your chair, so do a little stretch and protect your back. Is there going to be another weapons DLC in the future? Possibly, Fiery, possibly. We haven't announced any yet, but of course we see all the wishes for new guns, so, you know, it might happen. Quick question, am I supposed to have 2 weekly missions? At the moment, yes. At the moment you are supposed to have 2 procedural missions, because the last update, which dropped yesterday, introduced 3 new procedural missions, and in order to show those new ones to you, we wanted to schedule one right after the update. So the anomalous signal is the normally scheduled one for this week, and we added the resistance radio maintenance to it in order to show it to all of you, and so you can maybe even get your hands on the first new free weapon skin as well. If you haven't seen them yet, they are the graffiti weapons. They have gotten some new weapons that they can be attached to, and some new designs as well. They drop from the new procedural missions, so you can play the resistance radio repair right now and try to get one, and after that you'll have to wait for the new procedural missions to come into rotation. Hello, Ape Princess. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a great week so far. Will there be a new story DLC? Right now, we don't have any new plans for a new story, but we do plan on expanding the narrative in some way, shape, or form in the future. Ah, you hoped for a Phoenix skin on the HE4. That is understandable. The HE4 already has quite a lot of really cool skins, so I think it's good that we gave the HE5 some love. Do the skins drop when farming? Like I said, the new free weapon skins will drop from the new procedural missions, and the paid weapon skins, of course, you get immediately when you purchase the Advanced Intelligence pack. I think the best guns in the game are the Soviet weapon pack with the SVD and the RLG-7 and the Atwad. Yes. I think those are great weapons. I like them very much, especially the RLG-7 is very strong for taking out walls and all the small enemies you can encounter. Soviet apocalypse machines, I wish. Oh, yes. I wish too. I have to ask, where's Pontus? Oh, Crazy Hawk, you are behind on the schedule. Pontus has left Avalanche, and I have permanently replaced him as community manager in January. So for the last 7 months now, I have been the one and only community manager, and you are stuck with me. I apologize. Yes, not in-game Pontus, the community manager Pontus. Experimental AG4 with shock ammo is the best. Yeah, that fire really synergizes very well with shock ammo. I like it as well. Is the purple gnome's description a reference to something? What is the description? I don't know it by heart. The new radio antenna mission was interesting. I like that you can climb the tower. Now we just need real ladders you can climb. Well, climbing is a whole different beast to conquer. I think those decisions are made very early on in game development, whether a character will be able to mantle onto something or climb something, because it takes a lot of effort to make those animations and make it work with the physics and the third-person animations and all of that. I don't think that's going to be a thing in Generation Zero. But I appreciate your feedback on the new procedural mission. I am glad that you're liking it. So far, I think the feedback around it has been really good. And I think also because we have been focused on making the procedural missions worth doing more than they were before. We had some feedback around the rewards not being good enough and the procedural missions themselves not being long enough. So we tried to make them a bit longer and really push the rewards a bit more. So I hope that feels satisfying to do now. Are we getting another world expansion DLC like Alpine Unrest? I do not know. I don't know, man. Well, right now, what I do know is we don't have any plans of extending the map to any more islands or any further maps. So that's all I can tell you. There are no plans at the moment. But of course, I'm never going to say never. There's always a chance something might happen in the future. Some more presence by your team on the Discord channel would be nice. Well, Chef, you see, a dev team is very busy and it's super hard for them to also have the presence to be on Discord at the same time. Discord does take a lot of time and a lot of presence of mind. You have to be in a certain mindset to be on there. And I totally understand if they don't want to hang out there all the time. That being said, we do have Joachim, who hangs out on the Discord a lot. He is our hard surface artist. So, for example, he makes props that we place in the world, for example, for the new procedural missions. We do have Rich who hangs out from time to time. He is our art lead, so he makes a lot of decisions when it comes to UI, skins, all of those things. We have Ash, our design lead, who likes to get feedback directly from the players, and she stops by the Discord. We have Matt, also a game designer on the team, who just stopped by today, I think, to get some feedback on the missions. So, percentually, we do have quite a lot of devs that do stop by the Discord server. You just have to be lucky to meet them. They won't be online 24/7. When they do stop by, they are very happy to hang out for a minute. So yeah, there is some luck involved in actually getting to interact with them, but they are around. For those who don't know, we do have a Discord server. We welcome everyone there. It's been getting a ton of new players, and everybody is just hanging out, sharing memes, forming groups, and trading gear. So if you want to join the Discord server, the link I will type down right now is just Generation Zero. Just type that into your Discord search thingy. You're all very welcome there. We love having new peeps on our Discord server. Will you ever add the weapon augmentation to the experimental weapons? It's a possibility, Spernik. It's a possibility. We don't have a specific plan on when we're going to do that. We really want to see how the normal augmentation designs interact with the normal weapons before we do crazy before we deal with all the crazy interactions that will happen if we add them to the experimentals. So it's a possibility, but I'm not promising anything. Did you fix the PM71 MG bullets doing double damage on the Reaper? Do they really? We'll need to fix that then. We can't have players dealing too much damage. Thank you for letting us know. Of course, if there is a bug to be found, then we will look into it. Thank you. Double damage. I have a really low frame rate when I look at the map on Xbox. That is super interesting. Thank you for letting us know. I would like to ask you to go over to our forums, and if you can have a video recording of that happening, that would help us tremendously, especially if you include the location you were in, obviously which platform you're playing on, so Xbox, you know, and all the other information you can think of, and put it in a report to put on the forums, where we can then refer to it when we try to replicate and fix the bug. That would be amazing of you. Really appreciate that. So glad that everybody's so active. I've been talking for half an hour now, I think. We haven't even started the game yet. Thank you all for stopping by and asking all these questions. I'm really happy to answer all of them. I feel like the fog effect has been increased. I don't think it has, Wiley, but I'm glad that you're enjoying it. I do like fog. I do like how it adds this really eerie, lonely feeling to the game, even more so than if you don't have fog. I think it's one of the greatest things. Are there plans for more augmentations in the future? Right now, no, because we're focusing on different things now. We have a backlog of things to get to. But of course, it might be extended in the future. That's kind of also why we designed this the way it is, because it always gives us the possibility to extend it in the future. For now, though, this will be all the augmentations we worked on. Happy to see the game back alive. It was never not alive, Galaxy. It's always been there. I pointed that out a few minutes ago. Did you, Butchie? The fact that I've been talking for half an hour? More like 3/4. Well, no. We had 10 minutes of intro before that, so. I wasn't talking there. I was eating an apple. Location, for instance, is farmlands. When looking for downed plane, lots of enemies just froze. Yeah, lots of enemies will make the game performance a bit worse. That is true, Mickey. Especially on old gen Xbox. That is kind of a struggle point, and like I said before, we do have a lot of performance improvements coming, and they will definitely affect the way the game performs on PS4 and Xbox. Are there plans to add more hardware machines? No announcement to be made on that right now, David. It's a possibility that we might consider in the future, but right now we're working on other things that will be, as we think, equally as fun. The mission: resistance radio maintenance. First radio location, I collected 3 repair kits and didn't have enough, so I quickly fast traveled to get done more. But the repair thing I need to got reset. Oh, that's a good one, Attack. Thank you so much for letting us know. Okay. I will just copy this so I don't have to spend 7 minutes writing it down, and then I will send it to myself for later. Thank you for letting us know. That's super interesting. Yeah, it should definitely be persistent, so when you teleport away and then back, it should definitely still be the same. Question about PS5 60 FPS update. Is it going to be a new game or just something we change in the settings? It is not something you will be able to change in the settings. The way we're doing 60 FPS is not specific to PS5, so we will be doing general optimizations that will allow both PS4 and PS5 to run at 60 FPS. So that's what we are doing. It won't be a different game, won't be a setting, it will just be good performance. Or better performance, I should say. So small thing I noticed even before the update was when you look left to right while holding the binocular, your hand clips into them. Really? Now that one I haven't heard before. That's interesting. Let me just... do I even have binoculars on this? Huh, I do not. Okay, well, we'll have to we'll have to find some binoculars to try and reproduce that then. That is super interesting. Maybe I still have them here. If not, we'll try it some other time. Could be the same thing with the gasoline generator. You should test it to make sure if it's not the same thing. I definitely have heard the one about the gasoline generator, that it does reset if you teleport away. And that's of course not a good thing. That's something we want to fix as soon as possible. Nope, stuff is not here anymore. Of course, because I did the quest, but I thought, you know, maybe they're here. Could have been. Oh well. How can I do the augmentation quest that says in the air? Okay, let's have a look. I will show you right now. Are you working on fixing multiplayer optimization? Yes, we are. There are a lot of multiplayer optimizations, connection issues, and also synchronization issues that we are working to fix in future patches. No plans for crossplay right now, Wyatt. That would be a huge undertaking that we sadly do not have the manpower to accomplish. Binoculars are east of the first church, for example. See? People know the game even better than I do. East of the first church. Okay, let's have a look. Oh yeah, on the ridge, just looking towards it to show you the stealth part of the game. I remember now. Hello, Iron Dog. Are we doing live bug hunting? Well, with some of them, Joachim, yes, you know, you might have a look. Hello, Joachim, welcome to the stream. Okay. There they are. Yes. Thank you for the tip. Okay. Apparently, when you look from left to right, your hand clips through the binoculars. Okay. Which platform are you on? The person who reported that? Because it does not seem to be happening on my, no matter how fast I do it. Huh. That is interesting. I will stop doing it now in order to spare all of you a headache. Apologies. I hope you all were unaffected by my wildly looking around in order to find whatever was happening. Okay, yes, let's have a look at the research tab. So in your inventory, when you go over to research, you can see all the different augmentation designs that you have available. And some of them are already complete, and some of them require some more progress. So let's go here. We have a consumable crafting station. Let's go to that. And let's have a little look. I think it should be upstairs. There it is. So on the left side now you have consumable crafting, and on the right side you have weapon augmenting. And of course you can still switch back and forth while you are in the station itself. What do we want to augment? I could augment my semi-auto shotgun to have Trickshot Master on it. 25 wood. Let's see if I have enough flares in order to get that. And now we come to the part that I told you in the last couple of streams. I have told you all to save up your weapons. I hope you did that. Put them all in your plundra, and then get them again when the update rolls around, because we will need them for weapon parts. Let's get the higher crown ones first. That one too. Although I think I'll keep one. See how many I can carry. Okay, that should be enough for now. Oh, I can't run anymore. Are y'all psychic? I remember mentioning some feature like weapon mastery where you could do challenges to boost certain weapons you use most often, and y'all release this research stuff. Well, you know, we might be psychic. I can neither confirm nor deny that being the case. Also, I just realized we don't have a recycling station here, so all of this has been for naught, and I'll have to shed some weight before I can get to one. See, this is why you plan ahead, everyone. This is why you think first and then do. Now, let's go to our trusted safe house for all things that involve a crafting station of some sort. So, someone asked about the augmentation design that requires you to shoot machines while in the air. Yes. So, Trickshot Master, here it is. Destroy a machine while you're in the air 3 times. That's as simple as just, let me demonstrate, doing this. That's 1. Come on. And that's 2. So that's all you need to do for that one. And then you can see your progress. If I go to Trickshot Master, I shouldn't have the full one yet. I am at 18 out of 20 for the silver tier one. And once you have a challenge completed, you simply head to your consumable crafting station, go to weapon augmenting. I don't have the shotgun anymore. Let me get it back real quick. Because you do have to attach it to a shotgun. That is the condition. Or to a melee weapon. Oh, we might do a melee weapon. Who knows? Ooh, I have quite a few of them. Aha! And there we have the issue that some people have reported and that we are already working on fixing. So sometimes when you're looting something, the item will just stick to your cursor, and this is known and we are working on it. In that case, I can just press E in order to loot it. There. Oh, no! I'm just not close enough. You can go here. There. Now, do we have... Are they? A pitchfork. That's what we'll apply it to, if we can. There. Now you can see all your augmentation designs, and here you can unlock them as soon as you have them, the challenge completed. And of course, now we need weapon parts and wood, which is what the recycling station is here for. So, let's recycle some stuff. You see here, I get 4 weapon parts from a 3 crown weapon, so that's pretty good. That one has to go. That one I have 2 of. Do I have 2 flamethrowers? I thought I already saw one earlier. Ha! I do! Haha! So we will scrap one of them and get 10 weapon parts from it. Neat. And let's see if I have some flares I can scrap. I do. And some firework. Just to be safe. Hello? Did I not pick it up? That's interesting. Oh, I already had it in my inventory. I put it in the box. Why did nobody say anything? Ah, yes. There. For some reason, my brain got confused there for a second. Do you have plans to add in some more experimental weapons for the base game guns like the AS-76 or the Quist? Not right now, Silent. At least in the next few patches, we're going to focus on stability and improvements and one really fun thing. But experimentals are not planned right now, at least not for this year. We do still have another year ahead of us. So it might be something that we want to tackle then. Okay. That should be enough, I think. Just enough. Health stealing is also really good, though. I should get more textile. Heal for a portion of damage dealt. Oh, that's so strong. Can't wait to play with that. Structure Destructor is also one of my favorites. You can put it on your rocket launcher and just absolutely demolish a base with it. It's so fun. We have Trick Shot Master. We're gonna apply it to our pitchfork now. Yes. Bling! Now, I think for my RLG7, I will, if I can afford the rest of the materials, yes, I will make it sound muffling so they can't hear me. So they can't hear me with my giant rocket launcher. Ooh, I have quite a few of those already unlocked. Sprint for 25,000 meters. Look at that. Alright, now. Structure Destructor. Ooh, I can do level 2 already. Yes. I don't actually know if level 2 is enough on the RLG7 with 5 crowns to already let it one-shot walls, but we will try in just a second. Okay, can we afford anything else? I think, yeah, the weapon parts ran out on that. Although, yeah, they're a level 1. One I can afford. Nope, 1 second. Let me just check the rest of them. Increases accuracy. Yes. I think we do want that. Crouching Tiger. Who needs movement speed when you have explosions? Bam! I'm new to the game and was wondering, how do I get weapon parts? You simply recycle weapons. The higher quality of the weapon you recycle, the more weapon parts you will receive. Alright, so now you can see here, you can see the little icons, which augments I have installed on my weapon. And here as well. And we'll go try it out real quick before we end stream. Oh wow, that was a really fast stream. I love that everybody showed up and asked so many questions. I appreciate your curiosity. Now, where are they? Just gonna run up to an enemy base and start tearing down walls. There's a base. We'll go to boo. Imagine Structure Destructor on the experimental rocket launcher. You wish. Ah, that would be so good. Maybe one day we'll have augmentation for experimental weapons. I personally would love it. And I know that our designers would love to fiddle around with it. I just know also that it would take a lot of time to get it right and not make it too overpowered. It should be a little overpowered, but you know, not too overpowered. Not overpowered. Sometimes the doggo runs away to fight enemies in the distance instead of the enemy right in front of us. Huh, okay. That might be something we want to fix. Thank you for letting us know. Oh no. I know that noise. I have no quarrel with you right now. I'm trying to tear down walls. No. Run! Ah! Hello, Asmodeus. How's it going? Welcome to stream. I hope you're having a great time so far. We are just trying out our new toys, aka our new augmentations on the RLG and the and the pitchfork that we just applied. All right, let's see if it can take down a wall in one shot. Not quite, but you can see it smoking, so you really only need one shot and then you can kind of go finish it off with a few bullets and you're right in there. As far as I know, with the gold level augmentation, you definitely can one-shot walls. So you will be an absolute base assault machine. We love to see it. All right, we're just gonna waltz in there with our trusty pitchfork. Okay, now I admit that using a melee weapon while jumping is kind of hard. Come here. Yes. Usually I would put it on the shotgun, but you know, I don't have a 5 crown shotgun right now. Yes! Silver trick shot. This is such a funny play style. I already love it. I'm gonna be playing so much with this as soon as I get a shotgun. Alright. We do have to interrupt the base assault, though, so we'll continue that another day. And also our companion got wrecked by that Firebird back there. So we're gonna do that another day, try out the weapons even more, but for now, unfortunately, we have to end stream. In combat? Puh, what if I do this? Not in combat anymore, am I? Can you add health bars to enemies and walls as you're destroying them? I don't think that's something we want to do, because we do want to keep that kind of realistic tactical part of having to look at machines through your binoculars with the view that is designed to view their health percentage. I don't think we'll be adding health bars anytime soon. Weapons pack soon? Possibly. I don't think soon, but possibly in the future. Do you know what Pontus is doing now? I do not, Galaxy. I do not. You have to ask him for that. Does portable cover block the Reaper's nuke? As far as I know, yes. But I think it gets destroyed by it. Someone needs to fact check me on that, though. I'm sure they will. Okay. Thank you all so much for stopping by the stream. It was a delight to have you all, and I hope to see you all back here next week. Have a grand time, and take care. Bye-bye.